Well, Karth, do you have any character for me?
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
No, as it turns out. I think Bastila has unusually frequent updates.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Tell me more about your past.
Well, I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. They, all of them, were so very invigorating.
Invigorating?
They were so very alive, so full of hope and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic.
What do you mean?
Those Jedi were going to fight the Mandalorians just after they had invaded. Many of those Jedi perished in the fighting, but to us, they seemed invincible. Especially their leader, who they talked about all the time. Paragons of light and justice, sweeping away all iniquity before them. It was like looking at gods.
Damn straight, I do look divine. If that was the case, they seem to be misrepresenting themselves.
I was merely using poetic license. Those Jedi, they were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them. Some people thought it would bring them luck. Not that the peace they brought lasted very long.
Did they leave?
Of course they left. They had a war to go fight, so that we would not all be killed by those psychotic Mandalorians. The Jedi left. The people grew complacent. Those who had been wronged saw their chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors. The human oppressed, that is. The non-humans were never treated well in any case. We felt the brunt of both administrations.
Look at this fucking all lives matter ass response you can have. Was it that bad?
Of course it was. They took their frustrations and hates out on us because the people they wanted had already fled or were too well protected. But no one looks out for the injustices we suffered. Oh no, but I am sorry. I should not have outbursts like that.
As long as you do not let your anger influence you.
Don't you see? The very fact I mentioned it means it has its influence. Anger can lead to the dark side, and I must be ever careful that I do not fall back into those ways. I thank you for your support. My outburst was uncalled for, but you did not lash back at me. You are a much better Jedi than I, it would seem. But let us not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey. Perhaps later we will talk again. How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about? Of course.
JK. Kind of wish the option only came up if there was actually something to come of it. Like I got more than one out of some characters. Have anything more to say about yourself, Zalbar? You don't trust me. You'll have to tell me more eventually. I don't remember Zalbar very well, so I'm curious when he opens up, if ever. But I would presume it might have more to do with when I spend time on Kashyyyk, and then I actually do interact with his people. That kind of deflates his argument a bit if we get there. One of the appeals of giving your weapons colors is being able to tell which fucking one they are. All right, so mine are green and yellow. That's sigil. Gives me 1 attack and 1 to 6 energy. 3 attack. Ooh. Rubot gives me 1 damage, 1 attack, or 3 attack. I think I would take 3 attack over 1 damage, 1 attack, just because your hit chance is so bad. Oops. I want to be sure that every lightsaber I'm not using has no crystals in it. Wait, how do I have 4 equipped lightsabers? That's a double blade lightsaber. Oh, right, I have a 3rd Jedi character. How easily we forget, huh? I was like, hang on a minute, how's Bastila holding 2 lightsabers? That's crazy.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother.
Talk? What is there to talk about? Those sand people took my brother prisoner. Griff may be a slime, but we have to go rescue him. We can't just leave him with those monsters.
Don't worry, Mission. We'll get him back.
I knew I could count on you. There's definite fringe benefits to being friends with a Jedi.
Suppose so. We're also on like a dead end for the moment. Let's give Juhani a chance to come outside, because she's never been in the party yet, so I haven't even built her character yet, I don't think. I don't think I need HK-47 to get the vaporators. Alright. 35, so she's 5k behind Mission now. She's level 6. We should start by checking what her feats are. Those are powers, that's different. Alright. She starts off with power attack, blaster, and proficiency. So, yeah, proficiency with blaster, pistols, and lightsabers, as you'd kind of expect. Melee weapons. I mean, I guess we should expect her to be a melee build, right? Jedi defense, toughness, force camouflage. She has stealth force abilities, improved jump, Jedi sense. So is she the same class as me? Yeah, Jedi Guardian. How do I want to build that? Let's give her treat injury, because awareness isn't that useful when my protagonist is good at that. He should be noticing things on his own. She feels really behind on feats. So she has no 2-weapon fighting. She has no critical strike. No flurry. I mean, those would all reduce her defense. So if she doesn't have them, she'll never use them. I wonder if I should make her just be on attack only mode. Power attack doesn't have a reduced defense on it. So maybe I should build her defensively, as I do with some characters. Give her dueling to have her specialize in attacking with 1 weapon. Subtracts 2 points from any damage suffered. Dueling. Let's make her a duelist. Have her not specialize in other things. +4 to defense. I'm probably we're gonna want to increase her charisma and strength because they both give her an additional modifier. That'll come in handy. Class skills. Nothing. Nothing is a class skill besides awareness, so I guess we're going back into putting points into that now. I mean, everyone should probably have Force Cure. That's all she gets for now. It's not a strong start. She has a red Jedi Knight costume. That's kind of interesting. She has over 100 vitality, so she's ahead of me already. God damn. That's what having an actual con score will do.
What is it?
Sure.
Let's do a sweep of my quests, just to make sure I'm not forgetting any. These are characters' names. Signing Nico. Nope. There's a minor detail of the swoop races, but other than that, everything is all related to the Sand People, pretty much. There's like 4 quests that tie to them simultaneously. So I really need this vaporizer thing.
Hello again. I hear you've made an impression down at the swoop track. Zerka Corporation wholly supports local events. Not financially, you understand. Now, was this about bounties or something else?
I want to ask about our agreement.
Yes, we're still waiting for you to return with the Sand People Chieftain's gaffy stick. I'll reward you well when you do. We don't have any new information on the subject. It's still possible that they have an enclave in the far south of the Dune Sea. And I would remind you that you did agree to do this task for Zerka Corporation. We expect completion in a timely manner.
There may be a non-violent solution to this.
I should remind you that you were not retained as a diplomatic representative. You are a hunter, and should go after your prey as we agreed. You are not authorized to do anything other than deliver what was promised. Do so, and don't talk of this foolishness again.
Rude.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to. Of course. Zerka, for your needs here. Farewell.
Okay, so they're not gonna help at all. Can I steal the vaporizer, or do you have it? Do you have any moisture vaporators?
Agi inko tune chuna muri ra tangi wama jiko na tonkipa.
To exchange with Sand People to stop their attacks.
Chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo kun muri ra slimo poiwanga chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra ki muri ra kun kin.
Could you be persuaded to lower the price?
Baba Hassan Shan. No ba muri raji like kunka.
Zerka's costs, not yours. Who cares about their money?
Kakincha nawabagaon. Bagwa siyang kontimachid ichuta yun patisa kinbanik chalora kun.
It's so effective to reduce prices in this game. 200 for the moisture vaporator sounds fine to me.
Baba Hassan Shan. No ba muri rati lai kunka kakinja nawabagaon. Bagwa siyang kontimachid
My god, we've done it. How are we doing on money? Not amazing. Not great at the moment. Alright. So she wouldn't provide it with me, but the guy that's sick of that whole company was willing to trade. Well, that was less of a process than I expected, so Juhani, back in the ship. Back to plot characters. I can see why I might not remember every character as well in this game than some other games by BioWare. It has a pretty huge cast, but you can only use 2 of them at a time. I really do like it when games like Dragon Age let you use 3 at a time, just because that's obviously a 50% increase in coverage, so you get to spend more time with more characters at once, which means that a greater variety of people interject during conversations, but also they'll chat with each other when you're walking around or when you're in elevators, which is great. That kind of stuff's great. Transit back. Does it work? This is what I wanted to test, is whether I could transit back to where I came from. We did. Nice. Only would have been better if I had fast traveled from down there instead of up here, but I did want to investigate that exit, but only to find out that apparently can't go there. Maybe the Jawas guide us through once we help them? And maybe that's how we get to the... I almost said Sith holocron. The Star Forge. There we go. What's the word? What's the... It's a very MacGuffin-y name. But this franchise is not stranger to MacGuffins at all, so I guess it's not that much of a surprise. I haven't saved for a little bit. Another one. There's so many of these.
What?
I was anticipating some kind of task I'd have to go on to justify it, but instead she just straight up told me no. And then... Even through the layers of wrappings, you can tell the Sand People warrior's disgusted by your presence among his people.
Extrapolation. This guard doesn't appear honored to have the job of greeting us.
Tell him we have the moisture converters.
Translation. Translation. He will take us before the chieftain, as he was instructed to do.
It's all we have going for us. If you can read anything of the Sand People Chieftain's emotions, it seems that he is surprised you have returned.
Translation. He did not expect us to return, Master. He wonders if we have brought the moisture evaporators.
Tell him that we have his evaporators.
Translation. Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than any other outsider. They will not attack, and he grants you his chieftain's gaffy as reward. Translation. The attacks will be reduced, and he will allow you to explore this enclave, but be warned that any lack of respect will result in death.
Why did he give me the chieftain's gaffy? I know that it's my objective in order to prove this situation, but I haven't told him that I haven't told him that I need his chieftain's gaffy to make them believe that I killed him. And also, they're supposed to be unique to each person. So like, it just like, I don't trust you, but here's the most sacred item of our most important person as a gift. All right. I have a few questions for him.
Protocol. If you truly want this sadly peaceful arrangement to continue, be careful of what you ask.
Ask about the star map.
Translation. Translation. He says that what you seek is far from here in the eastern Dune Sea. He will give you a map so you can find your way. Translation. His people found it but didn't scavenge it because a Krayt dragon took up residence in the excavation.
Oh. Okay. I guess we found the dragon. The dragon's at our goal, as it turns out. A Krayt dragon? What is that? How do I pass it?
Translation. Translation. Your ignorance isn't his concern. He claims there is a hunter that wanders the area sometimes and that you should ask him. Translation. The hunter is a Twi'leks. He will be in the eastern Dune Sea somewhere.
I want information on Sand People culture.
Protocol. This will be a very sensitive topic, Master. You will want to be careful with your questions or risk offending him. Not that that is much of a worry.
Why are they so hostile to outsiders?
Translation. Translation. He says that the fact that you have to this is just one more example of your ignorance as an outsider, Master. He says you are blind. Translation. His people believe they are part of the land, living with it. You and your kind dare to raise yourself above it. You remove yourself. Translation. That act of removal makes you an outsider, separate from all that is important. You could never understand how unwelcome you are.
What do you mean by raise myself above the land?
Translation. Translation. He says that outsiders use machines to convey them and to make their lives easier. This severs a connection with the land. Translation. Connection to the soil must be made through flesh. A sacred animal is the only external tool to be used.
So you have to ride on an animal because you can only connect to the ground via the flesh? A really specific thing. But they're completely wrapped up at all times. I don't think I've ever seen a Tusken Raider flesh in anything. How does he have contact with land while completely covered?
Translation. Translation. He says that the robes are sacred, Master, and you would not understand. Sand people are never uncovered outside of the most private moments.
Why has he bargained for evaporators when they are unnatural?
Translation. Translation. He says that the use of these blasphemous things will only be tolerated because outsider interference has forced it upon them. Translation. If your kind had not come here, he would not have to defend their ways or their land. Protocol. We should not keep him long. It is an insult to take too much of his time. Unless the plan is to blast him when you are done, of course.
Ask about the captives.
Clarification. We must be more specific, Master. They capture many organics.
Ask if he knows about Mission's brother, Griff.
Translation. He says that by his very presence, this Griff defiles their home and land. He is without any semblance of usefulness to them.
Yep, that would be Griff.
Extrapolation. I would assume we are free to take him. It is doubtful they will even waste the effort to kill him. Perhaps we can do it, Master.
Right in front of mission. Ask if he knows about the Jawas Iziz told us about.
Translation. Translation. He says that the captive Jawas are slaves and that they have lived past their usefulness. You may take them if you wish.
That's distressing. Tell him farewell for now.
Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
I would classify the Tusken Raiders in this game as being confusingly cooperative. Like, they are incredibly cooperative given the context of who they are, how hostile they are. I came in the robes of multiple of their people, which means I killed those people. Like, I killed their people and wore their clothes, which the other people here might even recognize as their family members' clothes or whatever. And then just sort of demanded... It was weird, like, I got them the thing they wanted for 200 credits, which is like a small thing. And then they gave me their chieftain's gaffy stick, which sounds huge to me. That sounds like a huge thing to do, but they just casually did it unprompted. I didn't even ask for it. Like, he doesn't even seemingly know that I need that to fake his death. So, like, that's not even the motivation. But also, like, all the people that they took as slaves, I just walk out with them because they've all outlived their usefulness or whatever, in a way where, like, they apparently just have slaves lying around that they don't get use out of anymore, but also are taken care of because they're still alive in the desert. So, like, something's going right for those slaves. But, like, what if they... Like, I guess Griff's just useless, but were the Jawas, like, wrung out to the point of not being able to, like, work and walk anymore? Like, what state are these slaves in? Because I don't even know how long they've been taken for. They sound tortured and hobbled at that point. I don't know. But it's just like, it's so like, oh yeah, those slaves, no big deal. Like, I was kind of thinking we'd find out that, like, oh, after all this, I need to, like, I'm afraid to take any of the stuff out of their bags because that might be the insult that gets this all fucked up. But this quest seems strange to me. Nope, that's the front door. It's strange to me that they just, like, casually give me all the slaves that I was here to find, because for me, I'm thinking, like, oh, we did all this peaceful stuff, but now I have the map, so I guess now I can turn on them if I need to, because I have the map I need to navigate to the Star Forge, and maybe I have to turn on them in order to get all these slaves that they presumably would not want to just give up on, but I guess I get to take the slaves. The Sand People said you can go. Run to Anchorhead. Did I even really free them? Because in context it seems like they were just like, eh, we're done with these. Like, they were almost as if they were going to release them anyway, or did they just kill them at that point? Like, I don't know. I've never seen characters so unattached to their slaves in any narrative featuring slaves.
You there. I'm a high-ranking executive at the Zerka Corporation. There's a big reward if you take me back to Anchorhead.
Griff, don't you recognize me? It's Mission.
Mission? Is it really you? I heard Taurus was destroyed. I thought you were dead. Oh, joy of joys, my little sister is alive.
I have to ask you something, Griff. It it's important. I ran into Lena. She said it was your idea to leave me on Terrace. It isn't true, is it?
Well, there's the truth and then there's the truth, you know? I always meant to go back to Taurus just as soon as I had the credits to pay off my debts. But credits have been hard to come by.
You mean it's true? It was your idea to leave me there? I'm your sister. How could you abandon me like that?
Come on, sis. You didn't need me to look after you anymore. You may have been young, but you knew how to take care of yourself. Besides, you're here now. I mean, everything worked out fine.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me after all these years, after deserting me on Terrace?
Well, that and, could you please get me out of here? You got a tough-looking friend there.
The Sand People said you can go. Run to Anchorhead.
Yeah, you can find your way from there, right? Can you manage that? What? Is there something else?
Well, I wanted to thank you, and, you look like you're doing well. Financially, I mean. Say, could you spare me a few credits to get back on my feet?
You're hitting me up for credits. I don't believe this. Lena was right about you, Griff. We should have just left you to the Sand People. Don't talk to me anymore. Ever.
That didn't go well. Sis was always a little too fiery for her own good. She'll cool down in time.
So is there a reward for rescuing you?
You're kidding, right? Look at me. Do I look like I've got any reward for you? You may have saved my life, but I don't have a single credit to my name. Say, you wouldn't be able to spare me some credits, just till I get back on my feet, you know?
Sorry, I don't have any credits to spare.
Huh. I guess you've been talking to Lena too. That's okay. I'll figure out a way to get by without your credits. I always do. Besides, I've already got a job lined up for me. Krayt, the manager over at the Zerka supply shop, said I could come work for him if I ever get tired of the mines. Yeah, I think I'll go take him up on his offer. You know, maybe there's something else you can help me with. I need to talk to a guy first and set up the details, but if you're interested in a job, come see me in Greeta's shop. Goodbye, Mission. I'm glad you're not dead.
Even my charitability suddenly goes into cold shoulder mode. Ooh. The phrase of the day is, fuck that guy. Refuse pile. Oop. Rubble. Maybe the situation is that they don't treat their slaves very well, which shouldn't be a surprise, and then have, as a result, hit a situation. Ooh. Those look like those are the Tusken Raider women. That feels like how I get in trouble. That definitely feels like how I get in trouble, is going in there. Ew. Oh wait, that's fodder, not poodoo. Well, that happened. Yeah, maybe the idea is that they've got the evaporator and now they're planning on moving out into the world. And so now they don't so much need access to they don't necessarily need these slaves anymore because they're about to go out into the world and go somewhere else. They'd have to move the slaves with them, but because they don't treat the slaves well, maybe the slaves are in poor state for moving, so abandoning them is easier. Maybe that's the logic behind how they so casually just give up all of their slaves. I'm just trying to justify it on my end at this point. That's not a good sign. That's not her brother, is it? I mean, it would be named after her brother if it was. They wouldn't just be like, it's a Twi'lek corpse. I don't see dead Jawas around here. No, I'm sure he gets back just fine. People are selectively vulnerable in the open world. Like, many of them, it seems like it'd be like a death sentence to send them into the danger areas, and other characters just kind of deal with it.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to talk to you about your brother.
Look, I'm happy Griff's alive, but I'm mad at him right now. And I don't know what kind of job he's got for you, but I don't trust him. It's probably just another scam. So, is there anything else you need? Okay, have it your way.
You doing alright? Sort of vibrating there. I think there's certain characters that I think are just on pause till something gets taken care of. And I think Mission's dialogue with you just pauses until you deal with Griff. And then I think Zalbar's dialogue might be on pause until we go to Kashyyyk. I think that's the idea. So now we should be able to navigate to our proper objective. Hello. There's supposed to be a Twi'lek around here who can hopefully give us some idea how to survive around here. What are these guys? Oh, are they non-hostile? They're dewbacks. Dewbacks. Did they give off moisture or something? They're like huge cow-sized reptiles or something. To the Dune Sea. Does that take me back to the original map? I don't remember there being a another exit when I was there, but maybe I missed it. Oh, there he is. I guess it must be safe to approach that much. I kind of thought that if I got near the cave, the dragon might come out. Oh. I think that's it.
I'm tired of waiting, Comad. How big can this dragon of yours be? I'm going in.
Mistake? Can't you see it right there? It was in the background. Well, he was fucking stupid. And now he's dead. I guess that took care of itself. Comad Fortuna.
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba ka chi kun ita hodonga. Iking kuno bamulera chiku.
I thought you preferred the solo hunt.
Muchashak pakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunote.
Why should we kill this great beast?
Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno bamulera chi. Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Tong na bungsha nununya. Tong patukashmak. Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking.
Why do you want me and not another hunter?
Ka
Chikun Idahadonga, Iking Kuno Bamulera Chikun. Jedabadawana Nidibobo, Dong Nabungsha Nununya, Dong Patukashmak, Runda Dihodonga Kun Hunkabi, Wanakun Bez Ching Palamule, Tonking Ba Nunotek.
Why would I want to do this?
Muchashak Pakat. Kieno no Namapaule Rachikun. Ka Chikun Idahadonga. Iking Kuno Bam.
Rumored? You don't know?
Runda Dihodonga Kun Hunkabi. Wanakun Bez Ching Palamule. Tonking Ba Nunotek.
I'll help. Give me more information about how.
Ka Chikun Idahadonga, Iking Kuno Bamulera Chikun, Slimo Podona, Rundi Hodunga Ku Hunkabe, Runda Di Hodunga Kun Hunkabi, Wanakun Bez Ching Palamule, Tonking Ba Nunotek, Tukning Chatuk Ka Chikun Idahadonga, Iking Kuno Bamulera Chikun, Slimo Podona.
How will we lead Banthas here?
Runda Di Hodonga Kun Hunkabi, Wanakun Bez Ching Palamule, Tonking Ba Nunotek, Ka Chikun Idahadonga, Iking Kuno Bamulera. Runda Di Hodonga Kun Hunkabi, Wanakun Bez Ching Palamule, Tonking Ba Nunotek.
This seems very easy. What aren't you telling me?
Ka Chikun Idahadonga, Iking Kuno Bamulera Chikun, Slimo Podona, Rundi Hodunga Ku Hunkabe, Runda Di Hodonga Kun Hunkabi, Wanakun Bez Ching Palamule.
They posed no real threat to me before.
Ka Chikun Idahadonga, Iking Kuno Bamulera Chikun.
The deep desert, as opposed to anywhere else on Tatooine. Why am I doing most of the legwork?
Runda Di Hodonga Kun Hunkabi. Wanakun Bez Ching Palamule, Ka Chikun Idahadonga, Iking Kuno Bamulera Chikun.
He's earned his place here by tracking the creature to its stationary location that I found on my own, without any of his help. Thanks for the information, I don't need you anymore. Look, I have your fodder.
Jedabadawana Nidibobo, Dong Nabungsha Nununya, Dong.
I'll see what I can do.
Runda Di Hodonga Kun Hunkabi, Wanakun Bez Ching Palamule, Tonking Ba Nuno. Muchashak Pakat. Kieno no Namapaule Rachikun.
That was a lot of dialogue. Click, click. There we go. So we're supposed to lure the Banthas here with Bantha fodder, which I have a few of at this point, I think. And then mines are going to take the dragon out. Now that I've saved, I kind of want to see what happens if I just run over here. Won't that be fun? Where are these mines? There's a few corpses around here. No wings. Oh, it just fades to black and you get a game over. Alright. So there's no Krayt dragon duel in this game. There's no, like, do it the hard way, big boss fight mode. I shouldn't be that surprised. As far as I can remember, every single enemy I can think of in this series is basically humanoid-sized. And I don't know if the combat system of this game would even be able to support the idea of fighting something that sized. Like, This isn't Monster Hunter or a shooter or Final Fantasy 15 or something. Like, these are pretty much just run up to a dude and smack him. Everyone pretty much just has to be a dude. I don't really know how the combat would even try to interact otherwise. So I guess they recontextualize it so that the act of trying to fight the dragon is ultimately just going to be us fighting more Tusken Raiders again. Hey guys. The bantha perks up as you approach, obviously attracted to the smell of the fodder you are carrying. Oopsie. Is this how I die? How many of them are there? 4 isn't the worst, I suppose.
Sure.
Whee! Crash. Big hits, big hits. Oh my god, it's so cool that I can transition between attacks like that. It seems the worst thing an enemy could be is spaced out from the other people. I get to do so much damage with that jump. I don't think I've ever gotten to use that before. I think I was a Jedi Sentinel when I played this game the first time. I never knew the glory of that super powerful jump attack. Which I think it still has space for one more upgrade. Usually things get like 3 upgrades.
Achuta, Wonga kun pistol. Achuta, Wonga kun pistol.
Achuta, 1B something stuff. Alright. I'm ready for any part of this to have a catastrophic outcome, so I'm just kind of saving along the way, so I don't have to redo the entire quest when it goes wrong.
Jedabadwana ni dibobo. Tong nabung siya nununya. Tong patukasmak talea.
Don't worry, I'm ready. We know he's big. We can see him. Why is everyone not able to see him? Ugh, audio bug. Unfortunate.
We itanan dayata. Wata yuma wama huhu nandetik. Shatung ni patoga. Wana kuspe jedabadwana ni dibobo. Tong nabung siya nununya. Tong patukasmak.
Thanks. We did what had to be done.
Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunde mule rabes.
Bully rabbits.
Kiye no namapaule rachikun.
Bully rabbits. Every time. Oh. What a big character, what a big unique character model too. I kind of wonder if they intended to make it a thing you could fight, and then they just, like they were working on this big cool Krayt dragon boss fight, so a bunch of people all name drop this cool Krayt dragon boss fight that's coming up. Then like the actual scenario pops up and you're like, oh. We can't really support fighting this guy in engine. The Rancor barely worked already, and we had to create like a unique get rid of the body mode. Die, corpse. Bloosh. Now you can just walk through it. Oh, it's got like a split tail. Yeah, that seems like the kind of asset they would put a bunch of time into because they want you to be able to actually engage with it as like a boss fight, but then maybe it didn't work out. So they had to come up with this like, it gets killed by mines. You know, those things that never work in these situations. The things I tried to do against even much smaller creatures and I can never pull off. Maybe he's got super duper ultra mega mines. The nerve amplifier belt. There's Jedi crystals here. It's all Jedi oriented. And there it is. Star Map's just hanging out here. What was it, like a noise generator that he liked to listen to? Helped him sleep? Is that the logic? It's tragic that HK-47 is so good at repairing, but can't use it on himself. The only thing I can't repair is myself. Reduced incoming damage or improved power blast. Let's do improved toughness. Make that droid unkillable. Everybody dunks on my health score. Except Mission. Who's only... She's level 9, I'm level... 11? Yeah. I'm 50% higher than her. So I guess, yeah, Mission is the ultimate when it comes to not having shit for health.
What?
When do I regain my ability to... Oh. Hi, Calo Nord.
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase. But nobody gets away from Calo Nord in the end. You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome death. But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time.
Hold on, Calo. Maybe we can work out a deal here.
Sorry, I'm not in this for the credits. You're the only ones who've ever gotten away from me. I've got a rep to protect. Let's go, boys. It's showtime.
Well, this is awkward. I take it this is why Return to the Ebon Hawk is disabled. I want to return to the Ebon Hawk to bring Bastila along, because it's like, oh shit, there it is. There's the star map. I should probably bring along the 2 Jedi characters in case there's some interesting dialogue to be had or something. Let's see. The awkward moment when your characters don't realize they're in combat, so you can't tell them to use their abilities to fix the combat situation. Like, hey, you guys need your defenses turned on, please. It's kind of important. My armor not on? There it is. Why won't you jump correctly? God damn it. Unfortunate. Why didn't I queue up attacks on these guys?
Sure. Ready.
Come on, stasis him. Nope. I am not using Oh my god, there's so many deflections. This doesn't bode well. Yeah. Alright. Let's just go ahead and load. Pro tip, probably attack the not leader first, because he's unkillable apparently.
What?
I like couldn't even hurt him.
Master? What?
Sure.
Hep hep hep. And steer right. There you go. That's how you do some actual attack. Yeah, I don't want to use any abilities because all of my abilities make me have reduced defenses. Ooh.
Sure.
There we go. That's a start. Whee! You think you're getting away? No. Okay, you need to not die, please. But I need you guys to be attacking somebody other than, yeah, the leader who is hard to kill. This he'll be a lot less dangerous when he doesn't have 4 ads helping him out. Fuck, it's so much incoming damage. Fuck it. No, he didn't. Damn it, why didn't you jump to him? What are the jumping rules? It just sometimes works. I really wish that force jump was an attack and not a passive effect that triggers when it feels like. Because it's really hard to tell what the rules are. I shouldn't do sniper shot anymore because it reduces my defense, and they're definitely going to be shooting us now. Before they were satisfied to keep shooting, like all of them were shooting the same guy. There was no escape. God damn. Nope, she's dead. God damn. Herc blah. Alright, I'm gonna have to come back with a better strategy than this, apparently.